Ben approached me first and sort of said, would you like to make a chair for us? And I didn't know what was going on at the time. I was just kind of a bit overwhelmed with my work, and I was like, a chair? I don't know how to do a chair. I don't know what to do. And he said, look, don't worry about making a chair. Just make a series of studies of things that stimulate you. And then we'll see from there, we'll go through a process, and then we'll see from there what can be produced. I'm an architect, I'm trained as an architect. Production furniture really came very recently, and it is a very, very different thing from just making objects. I took design for granted until I was a teenager, and then I suddenly realized, oh my God, you know, the things that I kind of had around me were very special things. I started to realize that there was a difference when those things weren't there. This is the cast aluminium chair, which is patinated in copper. This really is just a drawing of the force pattern that's required to brace this shape and make it a chair. In a way, it's an exoskeleton. It's an armature that gives you comfort when you just really stop all your muscles from working. I try very hard not to have a sort of overarching style. It's not a visual language, it's really an attitude and approach to research, to materiality, to history. I was born in East Africa at a time when modernism was kind of gripping the continent. We moved to London when I was 14. And from then on, I just really never took for granted any particular place as being the norm. In making the coffee table, I wanted to see if it could become the surface which could receive things, but without anything had a visual power. The form actually also helps us to make the structure. Architecture is specific to a location, and you know where it is and you know what it's doing. You know, you walk amongst the building, it has a kind of inventive quality where you disappear. But furniture can be anywhere. It's actually used by everyone. Like, they touch it every day, they sit on it, they don't think about it, it's just their background. And there's something very powerful about that and very rewarding. Trying to find specific conditions and to amplify them and to make them aesthetic, to make them visual, to make them potential for being part of our world is what I'm super interested in.